This isn't a construction job. This is an art. This place is. 4 years of my life I've put in this thing, Had a son young, early, age of 18, and I was trying to find a way to support him and go to school and do what I was supposed to do. And so I decided I would go out and start framing homes. From there, I met an architect, and he said, "Hey, are you interested in going to LA?" And I said, "Sure." I ended up packing my bags and coming out here in 1999 and been here ever since. It was very good to me, very good to me. Probably the biggest challenge here was deliveries. Sourcing things really got difficult. There's many nights we're up till 11, 12 o'clock at night just trying to game plan how we're going to get that done, If one thing misses its beat, one delivery's off or the timing's off, it screws up the whole day.
Hey, what's up, Travis?
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that tomorrow I'll be ready for inspection. I'll have the base in and everything. And then I'm trying to get concrete around 11 if it's possible.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
All right.
Probably one of the biggest things about being a contractor is how quick can you solve the problem. I need a 3-foot radius point and make a radius to tie that into there. And I need that to be at least 42 inches after the curb. No problem, guys? All right, I like it, finally. Let's get this thing done. 85% of the concrete had already been done. But just even getting concrete up here, you could only bring it up in 8-yard trucks. Even getting the dirt out, you couldn't get a Super 10 or anything up here, so you were getting 8 yards out. And you couldn't have a line of trucks coming up and down, so you were very limited to how much you could pour in one day, how much you could get out in one day. My reaction was like, how have they made it this far? It was a challenge. With these homes, as you know, it's a lot of moving parts. It's not just a simple switch. It's not a simple knob to turn on your water. It's a lot more complicated than that. I wasn't even familiar with Skyframe until this project. I've seen beautiful windows before, but you're never going to see something as clear as this glass, ever. I don't even consider it glass on this project. I think it's actually adding to the artful beauty. The highest I've been able to do in the past was like 13 feet. These are 19'6". That whole wall right there behind me, that's 6,000 pounds going to one side. That's 3 tons. You had a crane sitting right here where I'm sitting right now. So the crane would fly it up into this crane. This crane had suction cups on it, and they would take it and flip it up because it had to come in horizontal in order to set it in place. This took us over 2 months just to set this room. It is rewarding. It is rewarding now, yes, it is. It was a nightmare at the time, yes. The architecture here is very beautiful. The stone's beautiful. The interior finishes are gorgeous. Definitely I have a relationship with this thing, and sometimes it's ugly, and sometimes we need to go to counseling, but we've made it through. There's just too much of my life in here, and I think it's okay for me to walk away from it. I gotta let it go sometimes. Yeah. It's very rewarding to get to this point, Sometimes I wish I would have maybe not stayed as late a couple of times. We were so at a point in this project that I couldn't leave. And my father-in-law, it came quick, and he didn't make it. I did get to see him a week before he passed, but I didn't. I wish I could have spent a little bit more time with him, and I didn't. It's your team that you need in order to be successful in these projects because they're very demanding, but they're also very detail-oriented. It's not just as simple as, hey, we just put this together. You've got to have the right team in order to get to the bottom line. There's nothing else I do. I would never change what I'm doing. I wouldn't.